Bon dia from Faro, the Algarve, which is the south of Portugal. I've been here once, but just very briefly. Faro is kind of known as a touristy town in the south that's really famous for British tourists to fly into. But they actually never come to Faro, or at least they don't really stay here. They stay at these all-inclusive hotels or these mega resorts a couple miles away. But as you can see, Faro itself is actually a very quaint, very cute town. People in the morning walking their dogs, hanging out, nice cobblestone streets. Only strange thing is, even though the internet says the water, the tap water, is fine to drink in Faro and in the Algarve in general, in Portugal in general, I got sick. And it wasn't just me. My friend also got sick, and we didn't eat anything yesterday at all. We flew in from different airports. We met. It was too late for dinner, but we both drank some tap water because I said it was okay, and we both got sick. And guys, I've been to some shady places in the world where I've drank the tap water and I've never gotten sick, especially places that say it's okay. So the fact that I feel bad, you guys, most of you guys would be sitting on the toilet right now watching this, because it's not very good. Luckily, it's a very nice city, so just go for a walk to the supermarket because nothing seems to be open at 8 in the morning right now. Maybe I can even cut through this park. How beautiful is this, guys? Imagine living here, like living in one of these old buildings and then having access to this. So this place is called the Alameda de Pau de Dos, and it's named after a poet from Ecuador from 1830. It's the biggest green space in Faro. I don't know why, but now I feel a little bit less impressed knowing that I happened to stumble on the best one. I was thinking there'd be like a ton of these, but that is the best one. I guess I just got lucky. All right, here we are, guys, at Continent Bon Dia. So I think this is one of the biggest grocery store chains in Portugal. Well, it looks nice, and it's open. Looks good. It's so weird. To take it out, you have to like push it to the side with a stick that doesn't come out. So it's like you can't grab it out. There's no hole. There's a side, so you kind of just like knock it to the side. Oops. Put it back in. Oh, my bad. I broke it. Guys, what I missed about Portugal, these tomatoes on the line, I cut it off, and it smells so fucking good. In like 20 years living in the US, I never knew what a tomato smelled like. It always just smelled like water. It smells like a tomato, guys. Back from Portugal. So it was $2. Obrigado, thank you very much. Got myself some nice groceries. You know what? I like Faro. Maybe not as a place that's like a super cool vacation spot so far, because I don't know. Oh, look at this. There's like 4 people on that. It's good. But people are super nice. And I just met 2 people in line, 3 people in line. There's an expat in front of me, a New York guy, a bit older. He's retired, living out here. He's saying that he loves it out here. It's so cheap to live. He gets a $1 coffee con leche, or like basically a, coffee with milk in the mornings. It looks like he just lives out here. He's retired, has a good day. The woman behind us, just so smiling. She didn't even talk. She was just like a local woman, and she was just buying a 3-liter bottle of water or something. And I told the cashier, I was like, "Oh, hey," I was like, "just put that on my bill." And they were just like, and they were just laughing about it, and like, I don't know. It just feels like a very homey, nice place. Like the Portuguese are very nice people, and like when you're living kind of by the sea, the ocean, and these kind of old vibes, everything just slows down. Everything's easy, chill. It's a good life out here. I can see why people want to retire out here. This random stray dog just walked past me. There's another one. Bon dia. Just walking home, I started to notice all the beautiful tile work on these buildings. it's just like a nice place. I don't know what it is about it. Maybe it's this type of sidewalks, like these buildings, or just the fact that I can feel that we're kind of close to the beach. It reminds me of Gran Canaria, like Las Palmas, Gran Canaria, but like a nicer, cleaner version of Gran Canaria. Portugal in general is just like a slightly nicer version of Spain. Lo siento for all the Spanish people out there. Look at this, beautiful, beautiful place. So this is a beautiful old door. I really like these old knockers. This is how you know people live here and they have kids. How cute is that? So I was looking at this beautiful building, thinking what it was, and I saw a sign on here. Men's bathroom. How's that possible? So this entire store is just sardines. How crazy is that? I'm assuming this is not the years. Is it the bandia? It's the year or what? The style.
So the years you can use it like a birthday present.
Oh, that's cute.
That's why the dates.
You're born 1965, yeah?
Then on that one, each color is a different fish.
Okay.
And we have more than 20 different fish.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool. Thank you. Octopus. Oh, they're so smart. Cute creatures. Let's not eat it. So I'm going to be taking this boat to the desert island. Here's the schedule. It was 20 euros for 2 people round trip. Obrigado. And just next door, this is much cheaper. This is to the Faro beach. €3.50 return, but it's more like a city beach.
Não, mas eu não vinha a 60. Eu acho que vinha a menos.
Headed to the ferry. Alright. We are leaving Faro. Going to the deserts. These are kid sailors. Little boys here, and the little girls. How cool is that? I think this is it, guys. Desert beach. Clear waters. Just one little restaurant, and that's it. Alright, we made it, guys. Desert island. We call it this because there's nothing here. It's like a desert. So this is the naked beach, guys. That's where we're going. Alright. So we're gonna walk over to this little bay here. I don't see anyone that's naked though. No, I've got caught here. The water is cold, but it's sunny. There's nobody here. It really feels like we're in the desert. And it's not that deep, so it's kind of hard to swim. But overall, pretty happy, guys. You can see sand angels. Guys, welcome to Capello dos Ossos de Faro. It's the chapel of Faro that is very famous because it has over 1,000 skulls from monks inside. Let's go check out this creepy cathedral inside Faro, Portugal. Let's check it out, guys. Look how beautiful this cathedral is, guys. So this main part is pretty interesting, pretty beautiful. Very detailed. Especially when we look up the ceiling. The stained glass and everything. But we're not here to see this. We are here to see what's inside here. The bone cathedral. The chapel of the bones. Actually, it's beautiful here. Like nice wood. Really beautiful chairs. With this towel work. Of course, you have these creepy Jesus statues. I wonder what's in these boxes. This work? No. Holy water is dry here, guys. It's beautiful though. Look at what is this made from? It's real. How creepy is this, guys? This is a really neat school. How crazy. So these monk skulls, these skulls are from monks from a cemetery next door or graveyard next door, and they're supposed to remind visitors that life is fleeting and that we're all gonna die, and to live a simple life like the monks did. So it's supposed to be more kind of inspirational than ghoulish or freaky or creepy, but it's definitely kind of creepy. Lots of femur bone. So my friend that's here with me said, this is like history, like thank God it's history and not something that people still do today. But I just saw a video recently with some Russian like rock singer or something that took a human skull from the war and is like parading it around like some kind of trophy. And this is in 2022, guys. Like, it's really orcish behavior to do that.
Мы еще живы, а вот этот чувак уже нет. Да, пусть горит в аду. Ему не повезло, из его черепа сделают кубок, возможно. Украина должна быть деукраинизирована. Русские земли Малороссии должны быть возвращены назад. Мы... Ты думаешь, он понял, что такое русский мир? Я думаю, да, он понял, что такое русский мир.
I'm sure the Ukrainians have plenty of Russian skulls, but you know, they at least let them rest in peace, versus the Russian singers parading around some concert like it's some kind of trophy. So yeah, it's crazy that this is happening still, because this is 1,000 years old, or at least hundreds of years old, and it's history. So let's not do this again. These are tombstones as well. There's definitely this many dead Russian soldiers, but Ukraine at least is civilized not to create a monument out of it. But they could easily. Here lays Bernardo Cabrera Commission. Look how cute this dog is on this balcony. Alright, so we decided to take the bus to the Palace of Pistoy. It's a 20-minute drive. The Uber would have been like just $11 or $12, but the bus is going to be $55 per person, so over €7 for two people, which is actually really expensive for such a short bus ride. And we have to wait forever. It's coming like once an hour, so really inefficient, really overpriced. Just take an Uber. But at least we want to talk to some interesting people and see some sights while we're going. Alright, we made it. So just by this bus stop, there's this local restaurant called Bala, and they have like these menus of the day, just a very small menu, and whenever they run out, they're out. So we tried to order something here, and before we got to order, it's already gone. Today we're gonna get some Portuguese food, this local spot. Obrigado. Wow, I know, it looks so nice. Worth the wait. Alright, so the bill was $22.50 for that. Alright guys, my first experience eating at one of these really local places. Super tasty and very cheap. 10 euros for that giant plate of food I could already finish. Alright, now to the gardens. Alright, here we go. This is the church, and we have to find the palace. Alright, so we're gonna go check out the Palace of Estoy.
The original palace started construction in the 1840s, but stalled for 20 years when the owner passed away. It was later rebought by local businessman Jose Francisco de Silva, who completed the project and was awarded Viceroy by the king because he was so impressed.
So the French girls that we met on the bus said it's in bad condition, it was a bit shit. But let's see for ourselves. Here's a little playground here though. So we have some of this old tile work. It's nice. Some cool palm trees, and here we have a fountain that's not on for some reason. You can tell it used to be really beautiful. I've read this place isn't very well maintained, but you can see how much beauty there was. I wish this fountain was on, but it's still really beautiful. Kind of reminds me of something in Italy or something, or old Greece, old Rome or something. I don't know, maybe out of like Game of Thrones or some like movie. I'm glad that we decided to have that 2-hour lunch first, because it seems like everybody has gone, especially from the bus, because they all finished. We saw them at the cafe, but yeah, it's kind of surreal to be here completely alone. Oh, see some actually other visitors now. This is how little they clean this place. I think that's a dead bird sitting here. It's just such a shame. It really is a stunning place, guys. And I like that it's a little bit patina. It's definitely not perfect. It's kind of old and worn, especially when you look closely. That kind of adds a little bit of flavor and flair to it as well. Some of the guys even had their heads fallen off. Let's see what's upstairs, guys. It's like a Statue of Liberty. Here is maybe the hotel. I don't know why this is locked. Can we not go inside? Maybe we can go in from some other way. So for whatever reason, this palace is locked up. I think it's a hotel now. But you would think we can just pay to get in, which is the road. I would just actually hop over, but it's a little bit of a fall if you slip. We're gonna enter, but I'd rather pay and actually be able to see the rest of it. So downstairs, this tomb-looking thing. That's nice. It's coral from the sea. Whoa. So you can imagine that many years ago, hundreds of years ago, empires or sultans or someone ruled here. It's something like out of a movie or history book. But here we are, the gardens of the story. So here are some fruit trees, some limes and lemons. You could imagine this probably used to be grapes, which would have been really nice, but now it's just dry. I don't know why. Maybe the hotel that owns it now just doesn't want to spend the money to take care of it. I did read it's €2 to come in, but there's no one to collect money. So I don't know. Maybe it's because it's not tourist season anymore, but it's September. But who knows? I'd rather have them collect $2 and make it nicer.
I want ice cream but without sugar and milk.
Here is a condo, some guy sleeping in it. Yeah, it looks like a restaurant bombed it, but I think it's just old. No one's taking care of it. It's a shame. It's like right next to this beautiful garden. Nobody's renovating this place, like taking care of it. Meanwhile, right here, it's a beautiful one. How long have you lived here?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I live in Algarve since 1988.
Wow.
I'm from
okay.
Lisbon.
Okay.
But I live in this road since beginning of the January.
And have you seen the gardens of Estoy? Change? Has it changed a lot?
Yeah, I show you.
Yeah, please.
I tell you. All that was part of the palace.
Yes.
With very big gardens. But the council made one agreement with the hotel group, and they should care for the rest of the garden.
But they don't care.
No, they care only near.
Only on their side, yeah. I saw the gate, and it's not allowed now to go inside.
You are if you go to the reception.
But it's far to go.
Yes, and apparently they ask you €2 to go in to see the painting. Very interesting, but I think they shouldn't ask for money.
Okay.
But if you want to see the painting, just go and ask for a coffee. I would like a coffee.
That's smart.
You pay for coffee and you see the.
Anyways, yeah. And how do I go actually to the hotel?
Very easy. That is to go to the
Gardens?
The garden you could
Yeah.
see free.
Yes.
You don't pay. After that, you turn to the right.
Just before the gate.
Before the gate,
Yeah.
you turn to the right. Go up. On the second road, on the top of the steps, you turn to the left, and you find a big square.
Okay.
Here is a pharmacy.
Yes.
You cross to the other side, another road. On the first road on the left, you find the palace.
Okay.
And if you forget, you ask anybody.
Okay. And just don't forget to bring your hat.
My opinion. No?
Yeah. Obrigado. Yeah.
Have you been in the Roman ruins?
No, is it nice?
Oh, very nice.
Yes. Okay.
On that road, you go down 800 meters, 800 yards. On the right is the Roman ruin.
Okay. I will check that out.
I don't know how much is it, but it's nothing special.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Obrigado.
With your hat.
With the hat, yes. Which they sell here. Alright, so we just walked up this hill. I'm gonna go try to get into the hotel itself. Alright, I think this is the front of the hotel. Let's try to find the entrance. Here we go. Through the reception. Alright, so to go to see the rest of it, also go to the cafe. We paid €2 to come into this hotel museum tour. Let's see what they have. This is a beautiful place. Is this the museum? I guess a couple pieces of pottery that they found. That's it. So from up here, you're gonna see a view of the whole city, and then we have a pool here. Look at this beautiful painting on the place is worth visiting just because it's beautiful. Sit down and have a coffee or something. Wow. This room's even more pretty. Really is a palace. I'm so happy we came in. We almost skipped it, just went to the gardens. And of course, we had the view from here. Absolutely, you have to come here. You can't just go to the gardens, which are honestly very disappointing. I just wish that there was one entrance, not two separate ones. But they've maintained this part really well. These are one of the times I wish I still had my drone. It's a great shot to fly, but at least we're up here on the balcony. It's beautiful. So now we are in the garden area that we saw earlier, but it's quite beautiful being up here on the second floor balcony. One more. Speaking of beautiful, this inside is absolutely gorgeous. Like the detail here on every single wall. The furniture. It's all marble, old antiques. It's absolutely worth coming here. It's really beautiful, guys. A little bit too naughty for my home taste, but still, I appreciate it. Alright, let's go back to the gardens. So it took a while, but we found how to get down. There's a staircase that goes around the corner here. I think most people have no idea it's here, but it goes down to the gardens. Quite enough. But here we are, the actual garden that I wanted to hop this gate for. Good thing I wasn't allowed to do it. Well worth the 2 years to come in. Feel bad for the other people who didn't know how to get here, because it's so much different seeing it from this side. So if you ever find yourself on the other side of this gate, walk around, walk up the hill, and go through this hotel, because it's absolutely worth it. So stupid. They should just have a guard here collecting €2. They're gonna make it €4. This was me on this side. Yeah, this hotel really doesn't manage that side very much at all. So this is what Faro has to offer. Okay beaches, nice old town, and this beautiful palace. Decent food. Kind of a decent place to get, you know, in the Algarve outside of Lisbon. Alright, I decided to take an Uber back because it was such a pain in the ass to take that bus. That wasn't actually that much cheaper. Bon dia, it's another morning, and it's time to go to Lisbon, to Lisboa. So I decided to take my favorite new form of transport, another blah blah car. We're just waiting for the guy to show up. Alright, the guy is half an hour late. He only speaks Portuguese. I can't figure out if he's arrived or he's arriving. I don't see him. Alright, turns out it's not a private driver, it's a Sprinter van. Pretty camper. Wow guys, it is a camper van. It's my first time. It's cool.
So one fun fact is I've actually always dreamed of traveling in a tiny van or a camper van. And if I ever do move back to the US and do a tour around there, it's definitely going to be in one of these guys. But it just doesn't make any financial sense in Europe or in Asia, because it's actually just cheaper to rent an Airbnb than to buy one of these, make the payments, pay for the maintenance and the gas, drive around, pay for parking spots and all that stuff. So for now, it's still a dream, but it's cool being in one.
So it was so comfortable laying there for 2 hours. I I've never done that in a blah blah car in a van before. Now it makes me want a camper. Look at this. Here we have the stove. We have a sink, like pop-up sink. Oh, actually, there's water. We have all this stuff. Dishes and stuff. I think we even have a toilet. Oh, I'll show you guys. How cool is this? I would get the model without the top, but I guess 4 people would be comfortable. Alright, we're almost there, crossing the bridge to Lisbon. Sitting here, have snacks. Yeah, nice spot. All the way there, you can see the big Golden Gate Bridge. Welcome to Lisbon, guys. Look at all those murals. Looks like Dubai there.
Bus stop?
Cool bridge, cool. Bye-bye. Thank you, Indie Campers. Blah, blah, car. Welcome to Lisbon, guys. We're at the bus station here. They just dropped us off. Pretty nice ride. I would say it's probably better than a big traditional bus. Now we need to maybe explore a little bit of Lisbon and then head to Cascais, our final destination. Alright, line 4. I can imagine how complicated it would be for someone who doesn't travel very much, because even for me, it's really hard to figure this out. Alright, here we go. A continuity. Here we go. Beautiful. Now we can see the sea or the ocean. Here are some shanty towns. People actually living in these huts on the side of the road. Here we are, the last stop. Alright, so it's 4 p.m. and I haven't had lunch yet, so let's go to maybe Old David Traditional. Alright, we're gonna have a light Ukrainian style lunch, or just some soup, some bread, make a little Portuguese with olives, and then we're gonna get on the bus, or the train actually, to Cascais. Alright, we're gonna be passing the Golden Gate Bridge of Lisbon. So now we're gonna be going to a mall train to Cascais. Wow. Look at this place. The pigeons and scooters, graffiti. How funny is this place? Alright, here we go, guys. Here we go, guys. To Cascais.
080? No,
Yeah.
80.
Oh, 80, yeah. So, here we go. 1 and 2.